Welcome back, folks. This is my hometown of Murray Bridge. This is where I was born. I was actually conceived just under that willow tree over there. Mum was a bit wilder in those days. But this spot is very, very special to me because of what's behind me. That is what? It's of course the Murray Bridge Bunyip. Everybody knows that. It has been here for how many years do you think? How old's the Bunyip? 15 years? 20? Nah, it's 50. It's the Bunyip's 50th birthday. And that's reason enough for me to come back to my hometown to see how the old fella's going.
Today we're here in Murray Bridge, down at Sturt Reserve, along the river frontage. And behind me, as you can see, is what we refer to in Nurrinjeri in our language as the Bunyip. In Western context is referred to as the Bunyip.
The Bunyip is a creature that lives in the river. It lives in a big cave right down at the bottom of the river, and it waits there. It watches for young children to come and jump in the water. As it jumps in the water, it'll come up and get them and take them right onto the bottom of the river and put them in this big cave. They'll never see their mum and dad ever again. This story was told to me by my grandfather, and that kept us away from the water. If you knew that there was something waiting there for you to take you away, you wouldn't go near the water unless you went there with your parents or an older person. And then the Bunyip would stay away because it was afraid of adults.
Pretty scary but effective way to keep little kids away from the river. Wow. But how did the Bunyip actually come to be?
Bunyip is a creation story, not dreaming stories. We don't dream these stories up, they're actually quite real. Of a Nurrinjeri man who was very greedy and put a net right across the whole of the River Murray, blocked all the fish from coming further down the system. The elders of that community were not happy with what he'd done, so he had broken law. They actually changed him into the Bunyip, which is half fish, half man. But the essence and the moral of the story is don't be greedy, and what you do have you need to share with your community, so we have an interconnected living system.
The Murray Bridge Bunyip is now free to use. You press a button and away you go. It used to cost like 40 cents or $1 or something, but the council's now made it free. Whoever made that decision should be made Australian of the Year. Murray Bridge seems to be growing so fast lately. The local mayor tells us about the town's biggest employer. It's Thomas Foods, and they're actually building a massive meat production facility right here in Murray Bridge.
Towards the end of this year, they'll be recruiting about 430 people, just that facility alone. And once the whole facility's built, it'll be about 2,000 people. It's, for me, the river's special. As a child, I grew up on the river, swimming, fishing, water skiing as I got older, and great memories, tremendous memories, and I am bonded to the river. It's a wonderful place. I love it here. And if you talk to the locals, they'll tell you the same. It's still got a country atmosphere. It's got a great culture.
So you can come and play with the Bunyip for free, that's a bargain, and hang out by the river, and that's free as well. There's a killer playground that you can play on as well, and it's all for free. Look, I reckon it's worth the drive here to just spend the arvo on something the kids will remember forever, like I did when I was a kid. I actually reckon we should replicate this Bunyip in the Rundle Mall. Yeah, so you press a button and like, Modra! Oh yeah, tourists would flock for that. I've been talking about things that are getting old here in Murray Bridge. The Bunyip is 50. I love him so much. There's also plenty of new stuff as well, like this place, the Bridgeport Hotel. Now, this swimming pool, I reckon, is the best located swimming pool anywhere along the River Murray. I mean, have a look at that view. A young fella here, he's been dying to do a bomb on TV. Hit it, brother. Away you go. Show us what you got. What if you went right over the edge? I just have to plough on. Pretend we have insurance. This place is 100 rooms. It overlooks the river. It is just absolutely stunning. And how cool is this? On the other side of the river, they're about to develop a water park, and when you see it, you're going to do this. Oh my God. This is what the planned water park at Murray Bridge is going to look like. These cables drag you around the river so you don't actually need a boat. Can you imagine how cool that's going to be?
The biggest barrier to getting into wakeboarding and water skiing at the moment is access to a boat and the cost of a boat. This, you're able to just come down, pay for a ticket and go out and ride all day.
It's a brilliant addition to the town, and I reckon it's going to go off.
Sound pausing with Causey.